Hey everyone, today I wanted to show you Tutero. It is a math AI tool that will generate math lessons, assessments, and worksheets for you in seconds, saving you so much time. Right now I am on the home page. These are all the lessons I've created. It's like your creator hub. It's where you can find everything you've created. If you go to the resources tab over here on the left, you'll also find everything that you've created. It is organized by the grade level, the class you're teaching, and the domain that you are teaching. So you'll have the lessons organized by domain, the assessments, and the worksheets also organized by domain. If we click over here on the curriculum tab, you'll see the syllabus, codes, and the year overview. The syllabus is basically just telling you what you are teaching, what domains you're teaching that entire year. If you click over here on codes, it is all of the standards that you'll be teaching for the year. And year overview, again, will show you the standards, but it will show you which subtopics and which domains those standards actually line up with. Let's get to the fun part where we're going to create a resource. Let's create a lesson plan. You can either click up here on the top right where it says create resource, or you could go to the home page and start at the beginning. You can click on lesson. I'm going to select my math class 1. If you have more than one class, you can add it in there. The learning objective. What do I want my students to learn for the day? Let's say we're doing geometry and I want them to work with grids, specifically reading and interpreting maps. Let's hit next. What context, what theme do I want this lesson, the assessment, and the worksheet to be? Let's do unicorns. So now I get to choose how I want my lesson to be introduced. What's the introduction? Let's do a thought sparker. The conclusion, I like a good exit ticket. Let's do exit ticket. And then you just hit generate lesson plan. Everything that I just did would take me hours to do if I was doing it on my own. That's insane. Here is the lesson or the slideshow that they have generated for us. Over here on the left are the actual slides themselves, but if you hit present on the top right, you'll actually be able to see what the students are going to see when you project it to them. So we have our first slide, which is the objectives, that introduction slide, that thought sparker that I chose, the application slide, I love that unicorn, the notes and examples slide. If students are taking notes in a notebook, they can copy down these notes. The class practice slide, students can try to solve this problem. You can reveal the answer to them. The next slide is the student practice slide, where students actually get to choose which differentiated question they want to answer. So this is where Tutero really shines. They're able to differentiate within seconds for you. So it takes it off of your plate for you to have to differentiate for your students, which is just such a relief, such a time saver. Here are the mild questions, which are the easy ones, the hot, which get a little harder, and then the spicy questions, which are the harder questions. I can add a question on here in real time for my students if I feel like they went through the mild question too fast. Okay, I can add another question on there. I could do the same for the hot and the spicy questions. Then we can go to the exit ticket. They differentiated it mild, hot, and spicy. Now, if I don't like how they've differentiated these questions, I can click on edit with AI. Maybe I think the spicy question is too hard. Let's click spicy. Maybe I want to make it easier. So I'll click on make it easier, and it's rewriting the question in real time, and I like it. So I'm going to approve and close. That is a lesson plan that would have taken me hours. Let's go back to the resources tab and let's look at lesson worksheets. Let's generate that lesson worksheet, and it did it pretty quickly. So here is the worksheet that I would print out and give to the students. As you can see, it's differentiating the questions. It also has this edit with AI tool. I can change the questions. Maybe I want to change the mild question. Maybe the mild question is too easy. Maybe I want to make it harder. I'll click make it harder. It is rewriting that question in real time. It's updating the worksheet super fast. I love it. This worksheet is ready to download up here. I'm going to download the worksheet, and once it is ready, I'm going to make sure that it looks the way I want it to look. It has the differentiated questions, and it's ready to print. If we go back to the resource button, we can see right here, it says documentation. That's the lesson plan. You don't have to write it out. Tutero does it for you. Maybe you want it to look a little more full. You want it to be longer. Edit with AI. I want to edit the language. I want to make it longer. It's editing the language right in front of you. Let's see what it comes up with. It looks good. I'm going to now download it, download documentation, and there you go. If you're a teacher, I urge you to please check this AI tool out. It's such an amazing resource because it saves time. There are so many things that I want to get done in my classroom or throughout the day that I feel like I am so behind on because I'm too busy creating lesson plans, making worksheets, differentiating for different types of learners. Share with a colleague, share with a teacher friend. Let's help make each other's lives easier, all right? Bye.